Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm here to do us a guidance reading today. And so I've used the Nature's Oracles card here, the Wisdom of the Golden Path here, and also then the Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron Reid on the top. And so this is the Union and the Union guidance. And then down the left-hand side is the guidance for divine counterparts, and then down the right-hand side is guidance for us. And so just before going into this, because what I've found recently is that I know that there's been lots of people that have been really, really suffering during this whole journey, and suffering of like huge loneliness and pain and heart-wrenching, really, really heart-wrenching. And we all go through our journey, right? Because none of this is easy. But what I want to say is that that's the whole, if you are feeling like that, then the whole thing is to think of yourself as a bigger group, right? Which is why, which is part of the reason why I do this channel, and I was guided to do the channel to bring a group together to help each other into their unions. And that is most definitely the purpose and the objective of this channel. Because I find it really, really heartwarming it's so upsetting when you know that people are really, really suffering, and not that you can take it away just like that, but you can realise that you're not on your own doing this, and you can be realise that you're part of a bigger collective group that signed up to do this, right? And so that sense of feeling lonely and alone, you don't have to feel like that, because every day you're walking this path with somebody else who's with you. They might not be right next to you, but they are with you in spirit. Not just your twin flame is with you in spirit, but every other soul as well that's helping you on your journey. Because believe me, your whole soul family will be around you. There'll be oodles and oodles of support for you. So that's what I just want to say, because I know that it's tricky. I know that it's really hard, but it's not through, if it was easy, then you wouldn't have found it, to be honest. So that's what you also have to think. You're a sturdy soul for a reason. And you wouldn't be a twin flame if you weren't a sturdy soul. So the other thing is that you can absolutely do this. And it is about having faith, right? That is the biggest thing. So no matter how long you've been treading this path, it's about believing that there is a divine plan that is bringing everyone together, because it's needed. So with that, I just wanted to say again, thank you so much to everyone that's buying the book, everyone that is giving me reviews and everything. It's so lovely. And I just want to read somebody's, because this is the perfect example of why I did the book. So I'm just going to share somebody's email. I wanted to let you know I purchased the book and started reading the letters, and it brought me to tears as it took me straight to the love vibration. My heart melted. This book is so magical, and I feel so blessed that the letter from my twin is in it, number 199. I asked my twin's higher self to lead me to the right order of reading the letters, and he is giving me the numbers in my head. And I have to tell you that as I read them, I understand that this is a confirmation of all of I knew inside me about him, us, and our love. Having flashes of the moments I felt like what is described in these letters and in our dreams. It feels like he is speaking to me through this book, and we are reading it together. And it is just so amazing. You are right that it will lead those who read it to another level of love and closer to their union. This truly is a gift, sister. Exactly what I needed at this time, that I decided to stop listening to my fears and living more and more in the love vibration, sharing it with every being that crosses my path, which is a lot of people. Thank you from the bottom of my heart, and sending you tons of love and gratitude. You're an angel and a true blessing to the twins' big family, and I know that the universe will deliver to you the most wonderful reunion. Well, thank you. And you know what? How she's using the book is so spot on, because that is a collective book of the divine collective consciousness. So you can use it. Somebody else said, oh, you could use this like an oracle. And yes, you absolutely can. So if you ask to be taken to the page that is relevant for you to help you on that day, the letter that you go to will be what your divine masculine wants you to know, or divine counterpart, right? So any of those letters, they are from a divine collective consciousness, helping everyone to raise their vibe in love. That is the purpose of the book. And how she's using it is so spot on, asking her twin's higher self to guide her through the book, to tell her what numbers to read. That is exactly the way that you should be using the book, because it is there to help you to raise your consciousness, tap into your twin's energy as well. And that's what it will help you do. So I'm just so pleased, because that's the exact purpose of it. So I'm so happy about that. That really has, you know, I woke up, I was just like, I couldn't sleep because I was so excited about that, because that's exactly the purpose of it. So, all of the details are in the links, by the way. So the first thing is that on our side here, we have Imagine, which is about, you know, making this a reality. It's about number 2. Which is also the union. So Imagine it's about taking steps to really create this relationship into reality, which, like I said, I've been guided recently to say, you know, I am in my union across all time, dimensional spaces and realities. You know, I am in the ultimate vibration of unconditional love across all time, dimensional spaces and realities. And keep saying it, because at the moment you've got a real opportunity to rise up into that love vibration further, which is why you might feel, I'm also going to recommend watching Aloha Pink Bella. She's really good at explaining what's going on with all the gateways of energies and all that sort of stuff. But, you know, this is an opportunity to go through another energetic, you know, for me, it's just about saying we're going up on another rung of love, right? Up the ladder again. And so that's why it might be, you know, you might be getting to this crossroads about which way you're going to go, right? Are you going to go to fear and doubt, or are you going to go up in love? And so you'd make the choice. No, I'm going up in love. Train the brain. So the next one is I Am Balance. And this is about seeking balance within. Because if you do feel a bit out of balance, then it's because, you know, at the moment there is this shift in the energy. So I'm just going to read this because this is the guidance for us. So negative thoughts and self-criticism are diminishing your sense of worth, and as such you do not see the beautiful and unique qualities you possess. At the core of your being you hold endless love and creative possibility. Love and creativity are your true nature. The things you don't like about yourself, believe to be bad or are ashamed of, are as good and valuable as the things you do like about yourself. Everything in our world consists of complementary opposites, yin and yang, or positive and negative charges, are a necessary part of life and exist in everyone and in everything. You don't need to change who you are, you just need to love yourself. And the affirmations are, I love and accept all of me. I love and accept the world as it is. There is nothing to change. There is only love. Wow, how gorgeous. And then the guidance from the Nature's Oracle is the owl, which is wisdom. So the owl teaches us to pay attention to our teachers in all of their many forms. Where do you need to pay heed to the lessons of your life right now so that you can move on easily and effortlessly? So look around you at your surroundings and look at what you need to learn at the moment. What's pushing you in your life? Because to be sure, like with all of us, I'm sure we're being pushed in some direction. Okay, so what is the guidance for the union? And this one is remembering that you are on a journey to lift each other's souls up, right? This is also number 7. So all the time at the moment, you're on a journey of lifting each other up. But don't compromise, right? So that's the other, the guidance is don't compromise. So always protect your boundaries. So true wisdom stands the test of time, and your decision not to compromise on something you truly believe is a wise one. Sometime soon there is a magical occurrence, and through a series of unexpected and interrelated events, your world changes for the better. This is all a direct result of the strength and commitment you have shown towards something you believe in. You will soon reap the rewards, and your strength and strong commitment will serve both you and others well. What was previously rejected will soon be accepted. True wisdom is what I feel through the heart of love. True wisdom stands the test of time. Now, what is so lovely is that the Nature's Oracle guidance for this is the mountain. And there ain't no mountain high enough, right? Notice that as well, that both of the guidance cards are about in the ice and in the snow. And the snow is melting, right? So they might have been frozen before, but they're coming out of their ice. So, true wisdom comes when you get quiet and listen to your inner voice. The mountain is here to remind you of the clarity that can be found when you take the time to be still and hear the messages from your higher self. So this is all about understand. So this is what this is saying is, remember, you're on a journey lifting each other's souls. So don't compromise. You know, this is the relationship of a lifetime. So don't give in, because there ain't no mountain high enough. But listen to your higher self, right? Get in touch with your higher self to help you on this journey. And so for them, on their side, they have new beginnings, regeneration. They also have the sea of love at the heart of them, which is so beautiful. And they have the rebirth card as well. So I'm going to read this. The beauty of the dying day reminds us of the cyclical nature of reality, birth, death, and rebirth. Whatever disappointment you may be currently experiencing, remember tomorrow is a new day and a chance to begin again. So they are going through their regeneration, right? Their regeneration, rebirthing. So the sea of love, their guidance for them is, bless your past, let it go and embrace the present. This card signifies a positive change which comes through releasing negative feelings associated with your past. Your feelings of guilt or regret stem from a misconceived notion that if you had acted or chosen differently in the past, things may have turned out better in the future. Yet in thinking this way, you fail to see the positive effects your past actions and choices have had on both yourself and others. If you look closely and objectively, you will see the positive side also. Life is forever changing in accordance to the higher will of your soul. From a soul level, nothing is a mistake. In fact, there is no such thing, because on a higher level, everything serves a purpose. There is a cosmic rhyme and reason for everything, and even though we may not see it at all, our experiences enrich us in some way. All helps to expand our awareness of life and love. Through this, our wisdom grows. And the guidance for them is, I focus on the power of now. I bless and release the past in the knowing that all has served a higher purpose. I embrace greater spheres of love. Well, there you go. And just as a reminder, you know, the union guidance is this. It's don't compromise. Don't get to this stage so late in the, you know, and go for a lesser relationship, you know. And I don't mean that in a superior way. This is, you know, I don't mean that at all, because I don't like that thing of like thinking that you know, that I mean that, you know, if you are a twin flame and you're on this journey, then don't compromise right at this stage, because you know, you're on a journey to raise your souls in love, right? And there ain't no mountain high enough, and what you have to do is tap into your higher self to keep you focused on the path. All right, well, I hope that helps. And just remember, there really isn't any mountain high enough, and it is your destiny. So you will be helped, because you are on a journey to raise each other's souls in love. All right, I hope that helps. Take care. Bye.